So hello everyone. So today we will discuss about link and path monitoring, how it is configured and why it is important in high availability. So let's start to discuss. So link monitoring is basically is to monitor the interfaces of the firewalls. Okay, these are the interfaces. Okay, this is the interfaces for the LAN and it is WAN interfaces. So in the link monitoring, we just call these WAN and LAN interfaces. Once it is, if any interfaces is down, then failover trigger and then active fail active make a passive, and this device now take a role of the active, and this become passive. Okay, so uh, now we discuss about path monitoring. Path monitoring means they monitor. Suppose currently the traffic is going through this path. Okay, and due to some in this path monitoring, we just configure the destination IP, critical IPs. Once suppose Google DNS 8.8.8.8. We call that DNS IP in path monitoring. If DNS is unreachable, then they have triggered the failover. Then again, this device failover and this device take a role of active. Okay. So in the path monitoring, whole path is monitor. Okay. Whole path is monitor. But in link monitoring, they just only monitor the interfaces which is going to outside and inside. Okay, and path monitoring, always we set the outside IPs, ISP gateways, WAN router gateways, Google DNS. These are the IP we have set as a critical in the path monitoring. Okay. Now we talk, let's go to lab and we will configure link monitoring and path monitoring. Okay, just this one is my first Palo Alto firewalls. We are just, let me clear this one. Okay, now it's clear. So see, in the device section, okay, in the device section, here is the device section. In the device section, you just go to the high availability, and in the high availability, there is a link and path monitoring section. Okay, in this link and path monitoring, we have just create a link group. Okay, you see, this is the link groups. Before that, we have just see the this is by default enable and failure condition. So let's discuss about this. So failure condition any or all. Any means if you create a link group, okay, or you call multiple interfaces under these link groups. If any interface is going down, then failure trigger. Okay, if set all, failover condition set all, it means if when all interface is going down, then failover will trigger. Okay, this is the main difference. Okay, so let's clear this one. Okay, so I am clicking that add and give the link monitor, and then failure condition is any and all. So by default it is any. So we have just call add the interfaces WAN, and this is my WAN interfaces and this is LAN interfaces. I just create this one. Okay. If you want to create multiple link groups, you can also create. So this one is the link monitoring, and now I'm going to configure path monitoring. Okay, so in the path mapping, just you see the condition, failover condition is any and all. Okay, so you call one group, and in the group one, I am going to call public DNS IP 8.8.8.8.8. Okay, this one, and my ISP gateway's IP is 172.16.10.1. Okay, so this one I need to delete. Okay, 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 and this one you just call default here. This default you can also give a name, but I have select default one and okay. And I am going to commit the changes. It takes time. So in the virtual environments, I am running on the AWS cloud environments, by Google. On the Google, I am running the VNG lab, so it take time. It's take 50%, 55%, 25, 98. Okay, now it's commit is successful. Okay, so let's test test this one. Okay, we have just disabled that interface. Okay, WAN switch interfaces we have disabled, and let's check failover will trigger or not. Okay, so we just open that one. Okay, now it's let's see. I have disabled that one. That port is now disabled. Let's go to firewall. this firewall, and check failover ticker. So first of all, you go to monitor. Okay, just check first of all this one is local. Okay, so now it's see peer is now active. Okay, and local one is previously is active. Now it's showing peer device is active, and its local is going to non-functional. Okay, it will come. Yeah, it will come after some time and showing, yeah, see, this one is local is peer, local is passive, and peer is active. Okay. And when you go to check the system logs, you will see wow, state change. Okay. Due to path monitoring. Okay. See, we have go to this one. We filter this one subtype equal HA and see there is a high severity. It's showing the path monitor down. Okay, so it's showing destination IP. This is down. Okay, I have configured two IP. One is DNS public IP 8.8 dot, and this my ISP gateway IP. So it's trigger unreachable this IP and then trigger the failover trigger, and they change the state. Okay, so see path monitored down, and state change from active to non-functional, and then it's going to passive state. Okay, it's showing everything in the system logs. Okay, so if you want to check in CLI, just go to log in the CLI. Now it's a passive. Okay, and we current this one is active. So yeah, we are going to these firewalls, active firewalls, and login CLI. See, this one is showing active. So through the CLI, you just check the HS states and why it is, what is the reason to change the state. So last state change due to uh, failover trigger due to path monitoring, link monitoring, HA link failure. Okay, due to some resources highly utilized, CPU utilization high, memory utilization high, then process they don't exchange heartbeat, so they trigger failover, and then failover happen, then it changes the states. Okay, so now the fire so high ability state. See, in this, you see last 4 minutes, the state is active. From the last 4 minutes, this device become active. Okay. And the reason for this, you have just see in the, okay. So you see in this last 4 minutes, and okay, and see the peer one. So just go to below, enter, and see the, see last 3 minutes, it's peer information. This is a peer information, and now its connection state is up, but last state this passive, and 3 minutes before, and last non-functional state region, but saying this is showing path down. Okay, so due to the path monitoring, they have triggered the failover. Okay, see the everything is you priority permission is not enabled, so you see configuration sync is enable, yes, okay, and running config is synchronized, okay. So every details you can check here through the CLI. So high availability all. So in this you can check every HA status. Oh, okay. This one is HA controlling. Okay. This one is HA backup. So it's showing the link state is up. Okay. So you can check HA in this section with this CLI command. Elections, options, a priority, everything is you can go to and check under. So availability all. Okay. Now, if you want to check the link monitoring, then you just click link monitoring, enter. So in the link monitoring, you just see failure condition is any, enable link monitoring is enable, no link monitoring groups. Okay. Only link is enable, but group is not, no link monitoring group. Okay. So we can check here path monitoring. Okay. So you can check here. And one thing I also show you. Let me link enable color condition any, no link monitoring groups. Okay. So it's showing saying no. Uh, Let me click again. Request this one page. This page. Okay. Okay. I need to configure. So yeah. So I state. So you can see the last non-functional path down. Okay. In monitor. So see here, the it's showing interface, both interface down because it is a passive. Okay. Now we need to miss to configure on the active device. Okay. So in the just go to and configure the link monitor, all the WAN and LAN interfaces. Okay. Click this one and just add port one and go click continuous and then we'll go configuring ISP, my ISP gateways 1.1. Let's committing before. So previously we have disabled this now, this interface when it switch interfaces. So now we go and enable that one, and then we disable these ports and check this failover trigger, and this device become active. Okay, go to when switch. That's it. Now put it up. So it's completed successfully. So now we are going to disable this port. Okay. So let me disable this port. This one is the 101. Okay. And shut down. Okay. So now go to active one. This is currently active, and it will be failover trigger, and see it's a local is active. Just click. See, local one is now going to non-functional, and peer one is active. So it's go to system logs. You see this one is a state change. So it's active to non-functional and due to path monitor down. Okay. So in this way, you just troubleshoot in the real environment. First, you check the system logs and then check the if due to the link monitoring down, so you can see it the state change due to link monitoring. If any HA1 failover, then use in the event you can see HA1 failover due to which they change the state. Okay. So now this one is the active one, and traffic is going with this. Now the traffic is going to this path. Okay, this path. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. So this is the troubleshooting steps we will perform in real environments. So you can do the troubleshoot in the same manner. Okay. Thank you everyone. We will meet another video.